Compatibility of number 1 with other numbers is an important thing for all number 1 people, because they have an exclusive mindset. They are mission oriented person, they are very creative persons. So they have their own vision, their own ideas, their own ideology and their own mission in life which they want to achieve, and that actually helps everyone around them, that everyone gets benefited from their mission, from their decisions. But initially there might be difference of opinion, there might be some arguments also, there might be some hindrances also, or resistance rather, from people around them. So it is very important that number 1 should go ahead, ideally should go ahead with only those number vibrations that suits them. So number 1, being a decision maker, who should be able to cope up well with number 1, they will be able to support number 1, ideally number 2 and number 9. If at all they want to get intimate, if they want to enter into an intimate relationship like institution of marriage, then number 2 and number 9 are the best options for them, because number 2 is anyway supportive to anyone, especially number 1, because they are doing something good, and number 9 is executor. So whatever number 1 decides, number 9 is there to execute. So these two numbers, they complement well to number 1. But when it comes to number 8, number 7, number 4, these 3 numbers, they are totally opposite to number 1's philosophy, especially number 8. So number 1 is all about creativity, so doing something new. Number 8 is doing the old thing, the already decided thing with perfection, and unless that thing is done perfectly, they don't want to start something new. But number 1 is again about creativity only, about doing something new and going ahead with that with speed. So number 1 has speed, number 8 it focuses on the perfection aspect only, and they don't want to move unless that thing is done perfectly. So these are 2 totally different philosophies. Similarly with number 7, even number 7 can get along well with number 1, number 4 can also get along well with number 1, unless number 1 starts dictating the terms. If it starts behaving very in a dictatorship, in a dictatorial manner, in a very bossy manner, then these 2 number vibrations will feel offended and they'll get separated. Otherwise, they can also go well with number 1. Ideally, number 2, number 9 and number 5 also, these 3 numbers are best friends for number 1 person. They can do any business with them, they can get into intimate relationship also, they can take them as business partner also. So these are the ideal choices for number 1. Number 3 can also support number 1 if at all they can control their individualities, they can control their ego aspect. So number 3 can also go there. The fact is, even number 8 can also go well with number 1 if only they have some balancing vibration in their birth date digits or in the constituent alphabets of their name. So if number 8 is ready to compromise a little bit, if they are ready to support number 1, then they can do well, then they can get along well. Yes, there might not be the level of intimacy might not be of that level that could have been between number 1 and number 9, or number 1 and number 2, or in some cases number 1 and number 1. The relationship between number 1 and number 1, the intimacy is short-lived. Initially they can be very good friends, but as soon as the intimacy develops, they will feel problems, because each one of them will try to take the system towards their side. So this is how the compatibility, the number 1, the good numbers, the beneficial numbers, friends, marriage partners, life partners, business partners, we can identify on the basis of Augmnkar theory, that is exclusive research work of NumeroVastu, and it suggests that number 1 is best suited with number 2, number 5 and number 9. Ideally these are the 3 numbers. I hope this video will help you select the right partner for you, for your business, for your life, general friendship and other purposes also. Thank you.